Hi there, here we are on lesson 28. Above all else, I want to see things differently. Today, we are really giving specific application to the idea for yesterday. Yesterday's idea was, above all else, I want to see. Today's idea is, above all else, I want to see things differently. So it's very specific. I want to see it different than I've been seeing it with my ego. In these practice periods, you will be making a series of definite commitments. The question of whether you will keep them in the future is not our concern here. Jesus knows that we're gonna falter in our practice. I know I did many times. So that's not the concern here. If you're willing at least to make them now, you have started on the way to keeping them. And we are still at the beginning, only lesson 28 out of 365. Paragraph 2. You may wonder why it is important to say, for example, above all else, I want to see this table differently. In itself, it is not important at all. Yet, what is by itself? Sentence 4. And what does in itself mean? You see a lot of separate things about you, which really means you are not seeing at all. You either see or not. When you have seen one thing differently, you will see all things differently. The light you will see in any one of them is the same light you will see in all of them. This is where everything becomes the same. Everything becomes equal. This is beautiful. Paragraph 3. When you say, above all else, I want to see this table differently, you are making a commitment to withdraw your preconceived ideas about the table, the ego's preconceived ideas, and open your mind to what is and what it is for. You're not defining it in past terms. You are asking what it is rather than telling it what it is. You're curious. You are not binding its meaning to your tiny experience of tables, nor are you limiting its purpose to your little personal thoughts. I like how Jesus lets us know our personal thoughts are little, they're insignificant. They really, truly are. We have a self-important sense of self, but our thoughts about ourselves are really insignificant because they're not true, number one, and they cannot affect this planet. They cannot affect anything. They have an effect on us because we're thinking them, but they really don't affect anything else. Paragraph 4. You will not question what you have already defined. Let me read that again. You will not question what you have already defined because we like to be right about our definitions. And the purpose of these exercises is to ask questions and receive the answers. In saying, above all else, I want to see this table differently, you are committing yourself to seeing. It is not an exclusive commitment. It is a commitment that applies to the table just as much as to anything else, neither more nor less. Paragraph 5. You could in fact gain vision from just that table if you would withdraw all of your own ideas from it and look upon it with completely open mind. It has something to show you, something beautiful and clean and of infinite value, full of happiness and hope. Hidden under all your ideas about it is its real purpose, the purpose it shares with all of the universe. In using the table as a subject for applying the idea for today, you are therefore really asking to see the purpose of the universe. This is big. This is really big. Let me read this again. In using the table as a subject for applying the idea for today, you are therefore really asking to see the purpose of the universe, the purpose God has given to everything. Sentence number 2 in paragraph 6. You will be making the same request of each subject that you use in the practice periods, and you are making commitment to each of them to let its purpose be revealed to you instead of placing your own judgment upon it. We will have 6 2-minute practice periods today in which the idea for the day is stated first and then applied to whatever you see above you. Not only should the subject be chosen randomly, but each one should be accorded equal sincerity as today's idea is applied to it, in an attempt to acknowledge the equal value of them, all in their contribution to your seeing. As usual, the applications should include the name of the subject your eyes happen to light on, and you should rest your eyes on it while saying, above all else, I want to see this differently. Each application should be made quite slowly and as thoughtfully as possible. There is no hurry. Remember a couple lessons back when I made the comments about the lamp, my roommate's lamp? So, above all else, I want to see this lamp differently. If I take what the Course is saying and I'm asking the lamp to tell me what it is, this is what's going to happen. I am going to, this is going paragraph 5, sentence number 2. It has something to show me, something beautiful and clean and of infinite value, full of happiness and hope. If I sit here and want to know the truth of that lamp, I can feel energy coming from that lamp. That lamp wants to shine brightly. It wants to cast a light in the darkness. And when this room gets dark, it wants to cast a light. It wants to bring joy because of its beautiful paint, the colors, the ceramic, the drawings on it. It's shiny. It's really a beautiful lamp when I let it give me its meaning. But when I come to it with my judgment, I miss out on what that lamp is all about. Try this lesson. I know you'll like it. Above all else, choose to want to see things differently. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next lesson.